scratch mixed it.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kiana Murray and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new here, then welcome back. Today we have a wig from the company Unice here on Amazon, and they sent me this gorgeous glueless lace wig. It is a curly 24-inch highlighted unit. It is a 6x4.75. Now this wig came with a whole bunch of goodies. I'm loving the rebrand. I feel like the pink is very chic and it kind of gives more to the brand that Unice is trying to go for. They gave me an edge band and 2 of the HD wig caps, 2 little stickers, and then each set also comes with a set of press-on nails. If you guys watch my previous videos, the gifts were a little bit different, but they kind of switched it up. But I do think these gifts are a little bit better. I just like the way that they look, and the presentation is amazing. Plus the box is really cute, so yeah, I'm feeling that. And it comes with like a little pamphlet on how to actually do your wig. This wig is 180% density, and I know I pulled it out the packaging a little bit rough, but we are gonna look at it. The hair comes pre-plucked already. You don't have to do anything to it if you don't want to. In this video, I chose not to, just because I wanted to prove that you really don't have to do anything excess to this wig. You can install it fresh out the box if you really would, please. And the hairline looks very, very natural. I think this is like a deep curly type of unit. I would have to check the curl pattern, but it definitely gave me those vibes. Deep curly, kinky curly. It's a very tight curl pattern, but the hairline of this wig was gorgeous. I'm trying to show you guys a little bit more of the color deposit up close. I love the way that they highlighted this wig. I feel like it was highlighted very evenly, and when you actually brush the curls out, the highlights kind of peek through. Now this wig did come pre-plucked and pre-cut, but it does not come pre-bleached. However, I still decided to install this wig fresh out the box. I just thought that would be perfect to showcase the hair. And then you see the grip lining on the perimeter of the wig to make sure it stays on, as well as the elastic band to make sure it doesn't fall off. The lace on this wig is transparent lace. As I'm taking it off, you guys could see the lace quality on there. And I'm just showing you guys the inside cap construction. It's 6 inches across, 4.75, which is basically 5 inches going back. And those little gripped ridges kind of make sure the wig stays stuck to your head. It doesn't feel tight. You can adjust it however you want to. But the grip on it kind of adheres it to your skin so that it doesn't slip off, if that makes sense. And I'm using my even lace tint in the shade medium dark brown. This is the color that I always use. I might switch to a different color just because I noticed that, I don't know why, but my forehead is getting darker in the winter, which is really weird because usually I get lighter, but since my forehead is darker, I kind of want to switch to a darker lace tint because I like to lay my wigs a little bit up. And when I spray it on, I let it dry for 5 minutes, and then I go in with my contour shade from my Black Radiance True Contour palette, and I use that to kind of go around the perimeter because, like I said, my forehead is darker than the rest of my face. So I do try to match it to my contour that's already like on my makeup, if that makes sense. The reason why we are using lace tint instead of traditional makeup is because traditional makeup does cause buildup. However, with the lace tint, I haven't noticed any buildup since I did it, so this is what we're about to do. And I adjusted the elastic band to my liking. I feel like at first I adjusted it a little bit too loose, so I did end up going back. I know it might seem like it's extremely tight, but I promise you guys it's not. This wig is big head friendly. As I snapped it on, I had a whole bunch of space to the point where it had a little lump because of how much space I had. So this is me right here kind of figuring out like, okay, this doesn't look quite right, but I decided to get off camera, fix it, and then I'm just cutting and cleaning up those edges around the hairline. The hairline does come pre-plucked, but I prefer my hairlines to be cut zigzagged. They look way more natural that way, so Unice, when you guys are cutting the hairline for us, please make it zigzag. But other than that, it's a quick, easy fix. You just go in with some scissors. And I'm not spraying any hairspray on the actual lace. I'm doing this on the hair just to kind of get it brushed back before I hot comb it, because I like to hot comb the base of my curly wigs to make them flat and make them look a lot more natural. So that is going to be our next step. I'm using the Tresemme High Hold Hairspray, and I'm just basically using a hard brush with that to kind of get the flyaways away from my face before I start hot combing. If you're hot combing your hair to try and get it to lay flat and you notice that it is still lumpy, try to hot comb in smaller sections. Before, I used to just go like over it. I never used to section it and then, you know, individually hot comb each section. Now that I do that, the hair is a whole lot flatter. Because think about it, you're getting heat to the top layer, but you're not getting that hair underneath that's really making it puff up. So this wig could have been put in a side part, but I don't know. I just wanted a big bouncy middle part look today, so that's what we're going for. And I'm using my hot comb to smooth out any of the edges. I'm trying to be super careful because if this touches my face, it's over. Like, you don't know pain until you've been burned by a hot comb, which I have, and I don't want to do that again. So I'm going in with sections. I'm not really too specific on my sections. Since I'm doing a middle part, I am kind of just working my way towards the middle. It doesn't have to be even as long as you're actually making sure the hair is flat. And I'm using a wax stick. I prefer to use hairspray like fully for like straight wigs and body waves, but for curly wigs I like to use a wax stick because that kind of holds curly hair better for me. That's just my personal experience. And as you can see from me doing it in the sections, the hair is a lot flatter at the base. You see that lace lifting up? That's how you know we did not adhere anything in this video. No products were used to adhere this lace to my skin. This video is glueless. I did not use any products to stick the lace down or to melt it. But this is the part that really gets it laid down. I'm using the base of the hot comb to kind of just lay it flat. It's not really the bristles on the comb. It is using that base and just holding it. That helps to get it flat as possible. And I'm doing the same thing on both sides to make sure they're as flat as I want. Using a hard brush definitely helps though, because it kind of distributes the product evenly on the hair. You don't want to have a whole bunch of wax just sitting in one section. And I'm not going to define the hair until I am done hot combing, just because if your hair is wet while you put the hot comb on it, I promise it will sizzle, and that does not feel good, because one time it sizzled and popped me through my scalp. So yeah. Even though the wig is way farther up than it's supposed to be, this is where you can start seeing my vision. And I'm kind of brushing it back and doing like a fold over effect. I feel like not plucking it definitely gave this wig a very full, natural look. It didn't just look too artificial at the front, which I love, because sometimes when you bleach wigs, they just look a little bit too wiggy. I don't know how to explain it, but this one looks a lot more like natural hair. I know it is in the midsection of, I know it's way past where it's supposed to be, but I am going to move that down. Remember, it's glueless, so I don't have to worry about that right now. And this is where we actually define the hair. Now, I define the hair in 3 steps. First, I wet it. I detangled it a little bit. I soaked it with mousse and then actually fully detangled it. And then I wet it once again. And I was using this brush, but this brush was actually making it frizzier than I wanted it to. So I ended up just switching right back to my regular detangler brush, because that actually defined the hair for me. This is where I started to get that Barbie doll look that I was looking for. I put the mousse in using my fingers. This hair took in that product very well. You can see it getting juicy right here. And then I'm using the water to help it kind of absorb. And when I use the detangling brush, you can see that some of the curls are fluffing up just a little bit because I don't have enough mousse on that area. But it's fine, as long as I brush the hair out. We could put more mousse in it later. But this is what I mean by me saying in the beginning that they distributed the color very well. When it was fresh out the packaging, you wouldn't have expected this wig to have this much color, but it is like a perfect balayage highlighted curly wig. This is perfect for the girlies who want to try a color but don't feel like doing a color, or if you want something natural but you don't want to get just regular brown or black, this is for you. With tighter curl patterns like this, I do prefer to kind of go in individually on some strands and just coil them up. I know right now it looks crazy, but I promise when the hair is all put together, it does define them a little bit more and just adds a lot more to it. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side that I did here. You can see those little coils really did help, and that was all I did to customize the hair. So this is another Amazon wig. Now the fullness on this wig is insane. Just look at how full that unit is, and it goes all the way down kind of a little bit under my chest area. That's kind of where it lands. This wig is 24 inches, 180% density, but it is very full. I feel like this gives like 200%. The curls on this wig are gorgeous. The curl pattern itself, I don't know if this is like a deep curly, the curls are very tight, but this wig is gorgeous. The highlights throughout the hair are very even, so you see the color all throughout. The hair holds a very nice curl. I'm just gonna hold up some of the strands so you guys can see. This wig is from Unice here on Amazon, and it is a 6 by 4.75, pretty much a 6 by 5 closure. It goes 6 inches at the front and then 4.75 going back, so you do have enough space to do a side part and a middle part. You could even do like 2 little braids in the front if you want. I chose to keep it simple for this look. The hair is not heavy. I know it might look heavy, but it's actually very lightweight. As you can see, I'm like moving it a whole bunch. The curls are probably my favorite part about this wig, and the fact that it's glueless. I love stuff like that. I chose to install this wig fresh out the box just to show you guys that it is easy to do. I know sometimes wigs can be intimidating for beginners, so if you're looking for a good curly wig to invest in, I recommend this one. The length on this and the thickness of it for the price is really amazing, especially with it being an Amazon wig. This is usually the type of wig that you would expect from like a hair company website. Wig is super full. It didn't get frizzy fast. I've had it like this for about 20 minutes before I filmed the final clip. And as you can see, it holds the curl, but it does give volume at the end when it fully dries. And then this is the hairline. It came pre-plucked. I did not do any extra plucking. I didn't do any customization at all. I did not cut the hair itself. I did cut the lace to kind of give it a more natural look on my forehead, just for what fit me. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I felt like this was a little bit too straight, so I ended up cutting it just to make sure that the lace is zigzag. The wig goes 6 inches, so you do have enough space to do a side part. It comes with the grip lining and the grip adjustable elastic band. Sometimes the elastic band can get worn out. I know that's kind of irritating if you pull it a lot. So the grip lining on it kind of makes sure that it doesn't get worn out when you're adjusting it. And then it has the grip lining on the actual wig so that it does not fall off. No matter what you do, it's not gonna slip, slide, or fall off. If you want to purchase this wig, the details will be below. I also have a Unice Amazon wig playlist. I have a glueless Unice find playlist and a Unice Amazon wig playlist. I also have a playlist just for Amazon wigs in general, but this one is from Unice. I have a whole bunch of glueless wigs from them. I feel like that's the company that I've done the most glueless wigs with on my channel. I feel like I'm talking way too fast. But yeah, I like this color. I feel like it really complements my face. This is a color that anybody could try. If you want to try a color and you're a little bit scared, I recommend something like this. It has a little pop of color, but not too much. And as you can see, the curls are kind of like in a spiral and they're really pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.